Oh, we got quite a bit of rain last night out of that storm. It's a great day. Nice and cool. Settled the dust. So you remember in the last video, which didn't come out till 8 o'clock this morning because it was just taking forever to render, and it was 11:30. I had to go to bed. So it got done rendering, and then I uploaded it this morning. Anyway, remember I told you I wasn't going to get back up in here with a cat, so I got back up on here and pushed that off so Matt could get up on top over there, because we don't want to lose this side yet. Anyway, those are the size of the rock. We can't use them to finish filling the hole. So he's trying to find some smaller stuff. Maybe load over there, I guess. Thank goodness we got a bunch of dirt over on this side. I was able to push some up and get him a nice smooth pad to work on. Those pads on those excavators are so thin that you get the edge of one on a rock and the weight of the excavator, it'll bend them. We've done it, so you have to be really careful. If you had a machine with those great big nasty lugged pads, it wouldn't be a problem, but those street pads are pretty wimpy. Not made for this. So my plan this morning is to go over to this hole over here, smear things out, see how much more we can get in that one, and then when it's full, I'm gonna start pushing all this dirt in. So I probably got all day long of pushing dirt, getting everything covered up. So those trucks were the best investment that the boys ever bought. I think they paid like $22,000 for all three of those trucks. They've just gone and gone and gone. Of course, they had to put a tranny in that one, but they really haven't cost them that much money. Pretty simple truck. They're the Model T of haul trucks. Really simple. Very, very simple. somebody wanted to know about the frost heave and how much dirt we put on these. So that's what I'm putting on it. That's probably a good, we may be approaching 4 feet, but I don't ever want them to be able to touch this with anything. So as far as the frost heave goes, you see some dirt on the top, and the way to keep these from coming back is you got to track walk it all, and you got to get it down. Now with this big rock, that's why I'm going so deep with the dirt, to minimize any chance of a sinkhole. But generally most of the rock that we bury is probably 12" minus, which goes in really good and tight. You don't have a lot of voids with the smaller rock. Let me show you what those voids look like with the big rock. And see, this is the other reason you need a bunch of dirt in it. You get huge amounts of voids in them, and there's nothing you can do about that. So anyway, our frost level here in a bad winter, if you got no snow on the ground, and it actually got down to 30 below, which I haven't seen that happen for 20 years. There's nothing in here to heave this up. Just, there is nothing. There's a little bit of dirt here, but down deep there's really nothing there. So there's just not enough, there's so many voids and there's not enough dirt that when it expands, it just can't push anything up. So in all the years I've been doing this, I've never had anybody complain that our rocks came back. You've got to get 2 feet plus minimum over them and track walk them in good so that they don't come back. Anyway, the deeper the hole that you can dig, the more dirt you're gonna generate. It's like digging a post hole. You can put a post back in the hole and put the dirt around it, and you don't hardly have any dirt left over. So you need deep holes, and we didn't get real deep holes, but we did get enough dirt, generate enough dirt to get this covered. Now, are we gonna have any left over to cover this? I don't know. Matt's back here digging, and he's found an area. He's going quite deep, and that's what we need. We need deep holes. So the other question was on cost. So the figure I quoted you the last video was $3,000 to $5,000. That's old stuff. With today's prices, you're probably going to get up close to $6,000 or more, depending on the haul, how difficult it is. But this is mostly what I do, is farm related stuff. I'm the guy they call when they needed rocks buried, and been doing this a long time. We know how to do it and make it work, and so 90% of my business is word of mouth and repeat customers. So the only way that we survive, because of the short work season here, is yeah, I run old equipment, but I fix it all myself, take care of it. I mean, you look at that tractor, that's a 1969. I don't know how many hours it has on it. It's approaching about 10,000 since I went through it and rebuilt it, painted it, which has been a long time ago. But those old machines just go and go and go and go, and that one has pushed rock like this for 30 years, and I've really not damaged it. The rollers are gone, the undercarriage just wore out. That's all there is to it. So that's just part of the business. Finding dirt?
Yeah, this ought to work pretty good. It ain't.
Let's go see.
Because I can go that way as far as I can go with it, then I can come this way and back.
Wow, you're getting down there. You hitting floaters yet?
Just in the very bottom.
Oh, cool. That's pretty dirt. It's got that red tint to it. Wow. So you're gonna go that way?
Yeah, because that's where that deep spot came out, was about right there. So I'm gonna head straight for it and just kind of follow this.
Okay. So if you go this, how much farther this way can you go?
I can dig a 5 feet deep clear up to the test hole where you start pushing
Oh,
the hill.
cool. All right. That's awesome. Okay, how'd I do with that big old sloppy dozer? I like that sloppy blade for rock work because it just wobbles around, but for dirt work it's kind of difficult. But I got her trimmed down. I got plenty of cover on this. So got a big old pile of dirt left there. Got to go down to the other end now and start pushing that other one in. So these piles of dirt right here are full of floaters, and I don't mean the kind in the toilet bowl. Just when I dug that out, they're just full of floater rocks, and those had to have been dumped by a glacier before the wind blew and blew all of Frank Cunningham's topsoil off his farm here. So you can see them, got them all over. So the plan is when that rock pile's gone, this stuff's going over there, and then as I push it, we'll just have the excavator pulling it out, because there is some big stuff in here, and that'll be a problem for them when they try to disc it and till it up. So we'll just sort it out with the excavator after, as I push it over there. So that pile's got them in it. That's just some stuff the blasters pushed off the bottom edge of the rock pile, trying to uncover the rocks so they could blast giant ass rock.